It's forecast first from WTAJ.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Mike Doyle. And this morning, again, starting out very warm and humid. We did see some patchy fog this morning. We'll see a mix of clouds and sun throughout the day today. You could see some prefrontal rain for this afternoon. I think most and the better chance for some rain is out towards our west. Pittsburgh could see some showers there. Maybe a late shower for our western counties, but I think most of us will stay dry for today. Later on tonight, though, that's when we could see a few showers move in. Still cloudy for tonight. Highs topping out near 82 degrees. 68 around 10 p.m. Around tomorrow morning, 66. Here comes a major change. Finally, Thursday into the weekend. Details about that coming up in a few minutes.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at noon.
Just ahead, an early morning fire in Somerset County destroys a local home. We will hear from the fire chief coming up. Also, a special night last night in Cambria County as a local hockey legend, now with the Pittsburgh Penguins, returned home to have his jersey retired. Hey, good afternoon to you folks. Thank you for joining us today for WTAJ News at noon. I'm Casey Cantz. We'll begin in Somerset County with the latest on that early morning fire. It broke out early this morning in Stoystown. Just after 3 o'clock, crews responded to this home. It sits along West Main Street. As you can see from the video, that home was completely destroyed. The fire chief telling us that this morning. Also, the good news, I guess you could say, coming out of that was that there were no injuries. The family, the husband and wife and the 2 boys were able to get out okay. Also, some pets in that home were also able to get out safely, which is good news. Fire crews arrived on scene just after 3 a.m. this morning.
When we arrived on scene, we found this house fully involved, coming out pretty much every window and door on the house.
Again, thankfully, no injuries to any of them. The fire marshal is on scene as we speak, investigating what caused that fire. Elsewhere in Somerset County, a man is dead after a motorcycle crash. This happened yesterday afternoon. State police say Eric Toth of Winber was killed when his motorcycle swerved off the 1400 block of Arrow Road in Paint Township and hit a tree. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say they are still investigating what caused that crash. Police in State College say 1 or more men are posing as Uber drivers to sexually assault women. 2 attempted assaults happened a little over a week ago. A third report then came from a woman who chose not to get into a ride-sharing vehicle because it did not match the description of the car on her Uber app. It had a fake-looking sticker, she said, in the window, or fake-looking stickers, I should say, in the window. Police say it's better not to take any chances in those situations.
You have to remember that if you're just getting into a random car, it's the same as being a hitchhiker. There is no screening if you get into a random car.
Officers also say there are several other things you can do to ensure your safety, like asking your driver to see information about your ride request on their phone before getting in the vehicle. For a complete list and demonstration of those safety tips, you can head to our website, wearecentralpa.com.
From WTAJ, your weather authority, here's your weather now.
Well, this midday, we're seeing that same kind of pattern we have been seeing the past couple of days. A mix of clouds and sun out there, especially for our eastern counties. Up towards the north, like Jefferson County, Elk County, and Cameron County. A bit more sunshine there, and also a bit more sunshine for Indiana County. So we are going to see some warmer temperatures towards the west, some slightly cooler temperatures towards the east. Here's a live look outside towards Bedford. And again, we are seeing a mix of clouds and sun and some darker clouds passing on by. But I think most of us will stay dry for today. There's a chance we could see a light shower pass on by. I think the best chance to see a bit of rainfall is closer towards Pittsburgh. Maybe our western counties could see a light shower this afternoon. Our temperatures right now, 75 degrees for State College, 78 for Huntington, 77 right now in Altoona. Johnstown 72, Bedford 74, and Indiana 77 degrees. So again, where we are seeing a bit of sunshine, more sunshine, a little bit warmer for this midday. Dew point still quite high, mid to upper 60s, so still that summertime pattern. Still muggy and humid outside. That will continue for today and the first half of tomorrow. The winds are still out of the south, but a nice breeze for our southern counties. About 10 to 15 miles per hour for most of us south of Interstate 80. Slightly calmer winds up towards our north, about 5 to 10 miles per hour up there. So again, one more warm day, mainly today. Half of tomorrow will be slightly warm. A big change, scattered showers and storms for our Thursday. Then could we see our first frost this weekend? Details about that and how cold we'll get, that's coming up in a few minutes.
All righty, Mike, thank you. 6 Pittsburgh teenagers were injured on Tuesday after being struck by a car. Their injuries are not life-threatening, but witnesses say the teens were walking home from school at University Prep and were on the sidewalk. According to Pittsburgh Public Schools Assistant Superintendent Melissa Fries, the driver of the car is also a student at University Prep.
We were able to confirm that the driver is a district student, and of course the 6 victims are also University of Prep students.
Now, authorities wouldn't say if the driver was licensed or not. Witnesses say the driver appeared to lose control of the vehicle. A Johnstown native and former Westmont Hilltop hockey player returned home last night. Dana Heinze, who is now the equipment manager for the Pittsburgh Penguins, had his high school jersey retired at the First Summit Arena in Johnstown last night. Heinze played goalie for Westmont Hilltop in the 80s and is now a big name in the NHL community. He has 4 Stanley Cup rings to his name, 3 with his current employer, the Penguins. He also earned a ring in 2004 with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Heinze saying it's always great to come back home.
It's humbling. I mean, they came to see me. Sometimes I'm like, why? But, you know, I've worked hard. I've done things the right way. And I do really love this community.
Always great to see Dana. In case you were wondering, Westmont Hilltop picked up the win over Kiski area last night, 3-1 in Dana Heinze's return. It is homecoming weekend in Happy Valley for Penn State, which means CATA will operate on a delayed schedule in State College. Take note of this. The transportation company says road closures caused by the homecoming parade this coming Friday will force major changes to the usual routes. That includes the blue and white loop and the red link. The detours will be in effect from around 5:30 until 9 o'clock. There will also be post-parade detours in place from 9 until around midnight. For a full list of the pickup stops and streets impacted by the parade, just visit our website. A world-famous game that has been a long time in the making is finally available with some special local ties. Du Boisopoly is now for sale. The board game is just like Monopoly. You guessed it, except it features businesses found around Du Bois instead. The game costs $25 plus tax. You can buy them at the Chamber of Commerce office. A local bridge in Cambria County will be dedicated this week to honor a World War II veteran from Lilly. Paul E. Sweeney was a combat engineer that was awarded a Silver Star Medal, also the Purple Heart, and a British military medal that was inscribed by the King of England for his service. He was discharged in 1945 with the rank of First Sergeant. Representative Frank Burns will host that dedication ceremony of the Paul E. Sweeney Memorial Bridge, located along Overbridge and Railroad Streets in Lilly, this coming Friday at 11 a.m. at the Francis L. McCool American Legion. Still to come at noon, we are learning new details today about the deadly New York limo crash. You'll hear from the wife of the driver of that limousine coming up.
I'm Nicole Killian on Panama City Beach, where Hurricane Michael is bearing down. Why this one could make the history books.
Hey, I'm Alex Hazard. Join me every Wednesday on Central PA Live for Backseat Driver.
We take the conversation and the fun on the road from the backseat of a different Fiore, Toyota, Volkswagen, Audi every week. Playing games and getting information straight from your friends and neighbors. A new guest every week. Backseat Driver Wednesdays on Central PA Live. Backseat Driver is driven by Fiore, Toyota, Volkswagen, Audi, the home of cars, trucks, and SUVs you'll love to drive.
Winter Road is more than just superior energy-saving replacement windows. Free gutters with whole house siding, premium siding for $189 per month with 0 down, or save up to $500 on any entry door purchase. Call or click Winter World today.
Seriously injured? We fight for the money you deserve. Money to pay your bills, money for your pain and suffering. Don't trust the insurance company with your future, your health, your financial security. It's their job to minimize your injury and save money. At Burger & Green, we go after the cash, insurance money, and damages the law allows.
Call or text today,
If you need oxygen service, choose Central Pennsylvania's leader in home medical equipment, Dick's Home Care.
Thanks to Dick's Home Care, I have my freedom back.
All I wanted was to be independent again, and Dick's Home Care showed me how.
Dick's oxygen patients rest assured that assistance is a phone call away 24/7. If you or a loved one need oxygen service, choose Dick's Home Care, Central Pennsylvania's leader in home medical equipment.
Call or click Window World today and receive 18 months, 0 down, 0% financing on windows, siding, and doors. Get your free in-home estimate from Window World, America's largest exterior remodeler.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ News continues.
Welcome back. Hurricane Michael is racing toward the Florida Panhandle. The storm is expected to make landfall in the next few hours as the first Category 4 hurricane to ever come ashore in the area. Nicole Killian today has the latest from Panama City Beach, Florida.
Giant waves are thrashing Florida's Panama City Beach as Michael takes aim at the Panhandle. The storm strengthened overnight.
Unfortunately, Hurricane Michael is a hurricane of the worst kind. Major hurricanes cause large losses of life.
Forecasters are most worried about a probable 13-foot storm surge.
When that storm surge comes in, you have no control of it. There's so much pressure and it pushes everything in and then it sucks everything out.
Michael is also expected to dump more than a foot of rain and lash the area with 145-mile-per-hour sustained winds. Nearly 400,000 people along the Gulf Coast were urged to evacuate, but officials warn time has run out.
You've waited too long. You've got to hunker down. You've got to get shelter as quickly as you can.
For the most part, people have heeded warnings, but some are staying put.
Never been through a hurricane before, heard lots about it, watched them on television. We'd stay and see it out.
Florida has deployed at least 3,000 National Guard troops. Search and rescue teams from states as far away as Indiana and Pennsylvania are also ready to help once the storm passes.
It's humanity. It's going out and helping folks who are in need.
Michael is shaping up to be the most powerful hurricane to ever hit the Florida Panhandle. Forecasters say they've never seen anything like it. Nicole Killian, CBS News, Panama City Beach, Florida.
Yeah, talking about another hurricane. Hurricane Michael already left its mark. We should mention this too on parts of Central America. At least 13 people across El Salvador, Honduras, and Nicaragua are dead. The storm actually dumped nearly a foot of rain on Cuba. So that is just awful news. And, and again, we're we had just gotten over Florence, and now we're talking about another one.
And Florence was a Category 1. And one thing actually, it's kind of stalled out in this dumped rain for a couple of days. This one's a bit faster moving, but it's a Category 4, nearly a Category 5, right? Sustained winds, 150-mile-per-hour winds right now. We need 156 to become a Category 5 hurricane. And it's
Florence's winds were not.
No, not even close.
That was more that
was more of a rain event. And lots of rain causes, a lot of death, unfortunately. And you said it already took some lives already. Right. And it's moving area to Florida. So very serious situation. Hopefully most people left the area. Because again, you get that storm surge, 12, 13 feet. You can't stop it.
All of a sudden, time runs out.
No, you can't. You're done. At that point, you're kind of screwed at that point, unfortunately. But so let's take a quick look at Hurricane Michael right now. Again, Category 4, sustained winds 150 miles per hour, pressure 923. So this is a very, very strong storm. It will continue to move through the Panhandle of Florida up towards Georgia and the Carolinas, and will drop more rain. But it will weaken once it does make landfall. So make Category 1 or low Category 1 right around the Carolinas at that time Thursday at 8 o'clock in the morning. Will stay south of us, so that is some good news. You could still see some bit of rain for the Jersey shore and also down towards D.C. area, but it will stay south of us here in central Pennsylvania, and will drag in some much cooler, even colder air throughout this weekend. So as of right now, again, high pressure still out towards our east. You got the winds coming from the south, a mix of clouds and sun for today. Stationary front up towards our north, cold front out there towards our west, and that front will arrive tomorrow and will bring scattered showers and storms for our Thursday and some much cooler and colder air Friday through the weekend. So again, most of us just seeing clouds and a bit of sunshine right now. Our northern counties and our western counties seeing a bit more sunshine means they're going to be a little bit warmer. High pressure down towards the south, still quite, or just off towards our east, still quite warm for us here, mild, but you can see where that front is to our north and also towards our west, and that will arrive as we go into our Thursday. Current temperature 76 for Altoona, Johnstown 72, Bedford 74, and Indiana 77 degrees. Dew point still quite high, mid to upper 60s, so that summertime pattern and feel, that stickiness sticking around for today and for the first half of our Thursday. But then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even into Monday, dew points plummet to the upper 30s and 40s, so we'll feel quite nice and very fall-like this upcoming weekend. For today, our highs upper 70s to the lower 80s, humid, maybe a stray shower out towards our west. For tonight, mid to upper 60s, clouds increase, a few showers throughout the overnight hours. High pressure again still out towards our east. That's going to move out towards the east a bit more. Again, a few showers for this afternoon out towards our west, for the western part of our state. We could see a few showers pop up for our western counties this afternoon. Better chance for tonight and scattered showers and storms throughout our Thursday. And then behind this front, some really cool and cold air, so it's going to feel quite nice as you go into our Friday. Again, we're going to see Michael stay out towards our east and also towards our south, but we're going to tap into some much cooler air as we go into this weekend. How much cooler? Well, we could see our first frost on Saturday. Hello, yeah, it's a big change. 82 degrees for our high on Wednesday, 74 on Thursday, 56 breezy on Friday. And then our overnight low, Saturday night into early Sunday, the upper 30s. So a few of us could even get our first frost this weekend. So we go from still using the AC today to the heater this weekend.
That's bizarre.
At this point, why are we surprised? This summer's been pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And so we're going to continue it with our temperature swing 30, 40 degrees.
Gonna hit us hard, buddy.
Yep.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Big event coming up this Friday in Altoona. Local police officers taking on local firefighters. It is the annual Guns vs. Hoses hockey game, puck drop at 6:30 at Altoona's Galactic Ice. All funds will benefit family services in Blair County. Still to come today at noon, a popular sparkling water brand facing a major lawsuit. We'll tell you why. Plus video you have to see to believe. 2 prisoners attempt a daring escape. We'll tell you why they didn't make it far, though, just ahead.
Overwhelmed? That's how many people feel after they're hurt in an accident. You don't know what to do or where to start. That's where our law firm comes in. Let us help to solve your problems. For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
You know when you're at Ross and that cute dress gets even cuter? Yes! Or when you can say yes to both? Sure. Or when you find that brand at that price? Are you kidding me? Yeah. That's yes for less. And that's what Ross always has in store. Whoa. Yes. Oh, yeah. It feels even better when you find it for less at Ross. Yes for less.
The perfect place to enrich your life after 55 is at Greystone Court or Greystone Court Villas. Greystone offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments that include all utilities and one affordable monthly payment. You'll enjoy the casual comfort and many amenities at the most respected name in senior living. Greystone also offers compassionate personal care for those needing assistance at Greystone Manor in Belmead. And now under construction, Greystone Grand Palazzo, the ultimate retirement community. Call to customize your new home.
At Altoona First, we believe that we make communities better by providing the best banking for local businesses. These are the people, the neighbors, and the dreams we support with better banking and uncommon customer service. Get competitive rates, deal with local people, and get quick turnaround at Altoona First Savings Bank. Bank better.
Worried? That's how many people feel after they're hurt in an accident. You're worried about medical bills and how you'll take care of your family. Let us help to solve your problems and take your worries away. For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
Tonight, survivors electrifying. That was big! In an epic season of biblical proportions.
This is hard.
New Survivor, David versus Goliath, tonight. New Thursday.
How did Sheldon's high school BFF?
It's been a long time. Not long enough to erase the sting of betrayal. How did I betray you?
Do you believe this guy?
Become #1 on his enemies list.
So, he was your best friend growing up? Yes. Were there no other kids in Texas?
Find out on a new Big Bang Theory, CBS Thursday at 8/7 Central.
CBS, the home of Super Bowl 53. Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News.
Welcome back. Investigators are looking into whether to pursue criminal charges in the limousine crash that killed 20 people in New York. The wife of the driver is now speaking out, saying her husband expressed concerns about the safety of the limo company's vehicles. DeMarco Morgan has the latest.
The limo driver involved in the deadly crash in Schoharie, New York, was ticketed in August for not having the proper license to operate the vehicle, according to a local newspaper report. But driver Scott Lisanicki's wife tells CBS News she thinks her husband is being unfairly targeted.
Even if he didn't have the proper license, this still would have happened. And I feel like he still would have got blamed.
Federal documents also show the limo he was driving failed an inspection in September. Kim Lisanicki says she often heard her husband complaining about the company's vehicles.
I overheard him say, "I'm not going to drive this like this. You need to give me another car."
The limo was carrying a group of young people to a 30th birthday party when it drove through a stop sign Saturday and crashed into a ditch, killing 20 people. An attorney for the limo company, Prestige Limousine, said the vehicle was deemed road-ready after it failed the September inspection. But the New York State Department of Transportation told us in a statement that is categorically false. The owner was warned not to operate the vehicle, and the vehicle was placed out of service. Kim says her heart goes out to the families.
I feel for these victims. I feel for them. I am in no way trying to make it seem like it's about me or my husband. I just want my husband to be vindicated.
In a statement, Prestige Limousine says it is putting its trust in the investigation. DeMarco Morgan, CBS News, Schoharie, New York.
And another vigil for the victims is scheduled for tonight near the scene of the crash. Meantime, a lawsuit has been filed against the popular sparkling water brand LaCroix. The suit calls into question the definition of natural used by the brand's parent company, Natural Beverage Corporation. There have been 30 lawsuits filed over the use of the word natural in the last 3 years. Some are calling on the FDA to come up with a definition for what is deemed natural. We're back with more after this.
Fiore Furniture is helping you get your home ready for fall. It's your choice. Take 60 months to pay with no interest or a low cash price. Dual reclining sofa, only $12 a month for 60 months or $599.99 for cash or credit card. 5-piece slave bedroom available in 2 finishes, just $17 per month for 60 months or $869.99. Update your home for the fall with the latest styles and colors at Fiore Furniture Altoona.
I'm Mick O'Hearn. A lot of replacement windows may look the same, but actually there are huge differences in window materials out there. Linda Johnston from Renewal by Andersen is here. Linda, what are the differences?
Well, Mick, wood windows may look beautiful, but they need painting every few years. Aluminum windows conduct heat and cold. Vinyl windows might be maintenance-free, but they warp over time. Andersen recognized there wasn't one product out there that solved the most frustrating window problems.
So, Andersen created Fibrex?
Right. Fibrex is our exclusive composite material. So while wood and vinyl expand and contract a lot, our Fibrex barely expands and contracts at all. That means our weather-tight seals stay weather-tight, even in the worst and most extreme temperature swings.
And the look of your windows is completely customizable.
That's right. We have 9 styles of windows that are available in 9 beautiful colors. You can choose your hardware, your grill styles, and we also have 4 gorgeous styles of Andersen patio doors too.
And it's incredible what your glass can do.
It really is, Mick. Let me demonstrate. I'm going to use this thermometer to get an interior temperature of the room. It's right around 74 degrees. Mick, if you wouldn't mind turning that on, now I'm going to get a reading in front of the heat lamp. And as you can see, it's going up over 300 degrees.
So you're telling me on the inside now?
Right, Mick. From the inside now, with the heat lamp shining through, we're still only at 77 degrees through our Smart Sun glass. So our Smart Sun glass keeps the warm air in your house in the winter and out of your house in the summer.
That's a telling demonstration, Linda. Thank you. Right now, Renewal by Andersen has a huge discount. Buy one window or patio door, get your next one 40% off, and get new windows now, but don't pay anything for a year. No money down, no payments, and no interest for a year. Call to schedule your free window diagnosis. 814-263-5200.
Bathfitter is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ News continues.
What a story this is. One of the men who escaped from a Louisiana prison by hiding in a trash can appeared in court Tuesday. Meanwhile, the prison is investigating while leaders call for reforms in the corrections system. Pretty incredible when you see this video. Adriana Centelever reports.
There's an officer standing outside while an LMDC inmate takes out trash. Both are carrying out their responsibilities. The inmate works in the kitchen, and the officer is supposed to monitor the inmate. They both go inside. 2 minutes later, the inmate brings out more trash. We can't tell if he's supervised, but about a minute later, we can tell those bins were not checked by an officer.
It's an opportunity for Metro Corrections to look at how they are holding people accountable that work for them, as in the corrections officers, to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing also.
If corrections officers would have properly checked the bins, Jeremy Hunt and Justin Stumbler shouldn't have escaped. 2 officers have been reassigned while LMDC investigates. 3 other inmates, Gary Bradford, Taquan Burton, and Justin Rankin, are accused of helping Hunt and Stumbler. Stumbler was back in court Tuesday morning, now facing a $100,000 bond. Hunt, who was convicted of an earlier escape, got out of the hospital Tuesday afternoon. Police say he led them on a chase that ended in a crash.
I'm not sure that a person that has been charged with escape before should be in a minimum security type of situation.
Yeah, really incredible video. Adriana Centelever reporting. We're back with more after this.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business. Call free right now and tell the insurance company you mean business.
Your home is one of the biggest assets you may have in your lifetime. Whether buying or selling, you want a trained, full-time agent with skills to negotiate your transaction. There's no substitute for experience. Hi, I'm Bob Pennington, broker-owner of Coldwell Banker Town & Country Real Estate, your home and a realtor. Over the past 45 years, we've sold over 15,000 homes in Blair County. Thank you for voting us your hometown favorite real estate agency. Experienced agents dedicated to full-time service. Call 946-4343 today.
For those who find comfort in the safety and stability of a certificate of deposit, it's time to talk with us at Reliance Bank. Reliance Bank. Together, we'll find a way.
We understand you have plenty of options on your next window, siding, or door project. Window World offers quality products with a pressure-free sales process. We don't use high-pressure tactics like the other guys who stay in your home for hours trying to get the sale at all costs and then finally offering the if you buy today discount. We simply provide the highest quality products and installation for the lowest price with no hassle. Call or click today. Window World, America's largest exterior remodeler.
Why do I get my flu shot at Giant Eagle Pharmacy every year? Because up to 1 in 5 people will suffer from the flu this season. And staying healthy is important to me and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Because I'm not just a wife or a mom. I'm also a Giant Eagle pharmacist who cares for you and our community.
Count on your neighborhood Giant Eagle pharmacist for your flu shot this season and earn $5 in free groceries. Giant Eagle Pharmacy, your trusted pharmacy for over 30 years.
For those who find comfort in the safety and stability of a certificate of deposit, it's time to talk with us at Reliance Bank. Reliance Bank. Together, we'll find a way.
When news is happening in your community, there's one team you can trust. Asking your questions, telling your stories, looking out for you. WTAJ, your news leader. Weeknights at 5, 6, and 11. WTAJ News continues.
All right, Mike, final check of weather.
Yeah, warm for
Still
today.
warm, yeah.
Clouds and sun, that same kind of summertime pattern we saw the past couple of days. I expect that for today. A little bit for our Thursday. I think the first half of the day will be warm and humid, but once that front passes by the afternoon, it's going to be scattered showers, some storms, and then some much cooler, even colder air. You even see our first frost, for some of us at least, Saturday night and early Sunday morning. Temperatures will go down to the upper 30s for a few cities.
We'll certainly feel the big difference.
Big difference.
Mike, thank you much. Thank you, folks, for joining us today. Have a great rest of your afternoon.